We're here at Tamanawas Falls here in Mount Hood National Forest area. Look at how absolutely beautiful this is. We are crossing this bridge that is over this raging river. And let's stop and look there. Look at that. That is beautiful. As we enjoy the beautiful sights of this river and walk on this bridge, let's keep going. Today is March 6th. It is still winter. The snow is melting. Still a little bit of a sheet of ice on this bridge, but the majority of the wood is exposed. So we go down these stairs. Got my Yaktrax summit on. Otherwise I would not even attempt this. As you can see, this is essentially icy trail. Let's go down and take a look at the river shore. Look at this absolutely beautiful river. We're here at Tamanawas Falls area of Mount Hood National Forest. We just crossed this mighty epic bridge and we're enjoying the beautiful river as it rages beside us here near the end of winter. Hiking 1.7 miles up to the falls. Still a very icy trail, even though we're in the Great Melt. Got the Yaktrax summit deployed. Coming up here to a ridge line. We'll bank to the left, and then we'll go into the forest proper. A lot of these trails start off near the road, and you're climbing away from the road, so you can still hear a little bit of the road noise, but once we go around this ridge, we will be away from the road and the road noise will be eliminated. This is a particularly beautiful section. Look at this. This is gorgeous. A little drop off below, so you want to be careful. And we made it around the corner. We are coming on to our second bridge crossing shortly. And we'll start a more proper climb up to the falls. Currently doing more of a snaking ridge approach. Around here to the left will be our second bridge. Boom, we're getting some good river play. I'm hiking along this icy trail. My Yaktrax summit on for traction control. Look at how beautiful that is. The sun is just starting to come out. We're definitely in a great melt of the winter. Today's March 6th. Winter will be officially over in a couple weeks. And this is definitely melting, diminishing by the day. But don't let that deceive you. It is still quite treacherous right now. This is a icy trail. I would not attempt it without traction control. I got Yaktrax summit on, but you could also use micro spikes. Either one of those would work. As long as you have something, because this is a sheet of ice, and if you didn't have anything on your feet, you would go flying. You would definitely fall in your derriere, which would be suboptimal if you don't like being injured. So I would wear traction control if you came and did this in the winter. It's an absolute necessity, like part of your basic kit. Don't leave home without your Yaktrax or micro spikes is my motto. Kind of interesting, today's Sunday, March 6th. Got here later than I normally do. Normally I wake up, crack of dawn, and get here at sunrise, but today had a nice big egg and bacon breakfast. I left at sunrise, got here an hour after sunrise, and much to my surprise, I'm still the only one here. That's not something you can often do. Typically, if you come later in the day, later in the morning even, you get penalized by not being part of the first rush of people. But I think because it's March 6th, because it's the end of winter, because it's melting, maybe because it's a Sunday versus a Saturday, for whatever reason, I won't even take credit for it. It's just pure luck. Because when I got here, I thought for sure the parking lot was going to be full, and I'm the only one here. So that was a fortuitous, lucky alignment. I was gonna enjoy this trail privately. But we got a beautiful waterfall here on the left. I'm gonna stop and take a look at it. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Currently ascending up to the beautiful Tamanawas Falls. Eager to see its level of frozenness. Is it Icicle City? Is it a free-flowing waterfall at this point of year? We shall see very shortly. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that raging waterfall into that frothy pool of goodness. That is beautiful. Hiking through this old-growth forest section of Mount Hood National Forest. I'm hiking on ice right now, but I've got my Yaktrax Summit deployed. You need proper traction control or you should not attempt this. Far too dangerous. I think my Yaktrax or micro spikes would do the job. I happen to like Yaktrax Summit. Look at how absolutely beautiful this is. We're here in Tamanawas Falls Trail here in Mount Hood area. Look at that beautiful river to our left. We are ascending a bit of a steep section. I don't know if it's coming across exactly how steep this is, but this is steep. Look at the beautiful Tamanawas Falls Trail. And over here is another little unmarked waterfall. That is gorgeous. It's still an ice rink with Wonderland. Coming up to a trail crossing. I'm going to be staying left. We get to traverse this Boulder field. Not doing El Camino Trail today. Look at this absolutely beautiful Boulder field. We're here at Tamanawas Falls Trail here in Mount Hood National Forest, hiking up to Tamanawas Falls. About a 3.4 mile out and back, 1.7 mile each way. You go up about 600 feet. Currently about 80-90% of the way there. So I stop and show off this incredible river to our left. One of the cool things about this hike is not only do you have a raging river paralleling you the entire time, not only are you going up to an epic world-class waterfall at the top, not only are you hiking through the classic old-growth forest of Mount Hood, but you have all these little geological surprises like this boulder field. And look at those cliffs up there, look at those striations. Absolutely beautiful. As we continue to climb, this boulder field is spectacular. Look at these rocks, how cool that is. We call this Boulder Snow City. Like, look how thick the snow is on top of these boulders. That is legit. The trail itself is a sheet of ice. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Ooh, let's stop here. Take a look at that down there. That is gorgeous. We're here on Tamanawas Falls Trail. Look at these beautiful striations. That is beautiful. As we continue to hike, we are still ascending the 600-foot elevation gain to get to the top of Tamanawas Falls. We're going kind of straight up right now, if you have not detected that. 1.7 miles out, 1.7 miles back. 3.4 miles total. And we will be to the top. I'm eager to see when we get to the top if Tamanawas Falls is a frozen waterfall or if it has melted for the year. Either way, it'll be quite beautiful. We continue to hike. This area is absolutely beautiful. They're hiking to the waterfall. in the final section of the trail up to the waterfall, into the basin. Look at how absolutely beautiful that is. Look at the absolutely beautiful Tamanawas Falls. I'm here at Mount Hood National Forest here in Oregon. We're looking at the most epic, beautiful waterfall in the entire Mount Hood area, Tamanawas Falls. Tamanawas Falls rages and roars into the river below, a river that we get to hike parallel to all the way up to this absolutely gorgeous viewpoint area. We're here at the world famous Tamanawas Falls. Look at how absolutely beautiful that is. Today is March 6th, near the end of winter, and I can feel the mist hitting me. Quite stunning, beautiful, and amazing. Look at how absolutely beautiful this is. It is winter, and I can feel the cold mist hitting my body. I want to show you how cold and icy this area is. First, let me pan up and show you this epic canyon wall I'm looking up at. As I pan over, we have the world famous Tamanawas Falls right here. See some icicles around it. We're looking downstream from the flow behind me of Tamanawas Falls. I'm going to show you the trail. Here's the trail that we have traversed. It's icy, treacherous. Used our Yaktrax summit, or you could use microspike. Definitely wouldn't attempt to hike up to the top of Tamanawas Falls without some sort of traction control. 3.4 mile, 1.7 mile each way, up 600 feet, and you too can experience the beautiful Tamanawas Falls Basin. And here is our trail as I descend back from whence I came, carefully watching my footing. This is a winter wonderland, very icy. Would not do this without traction control. Definitely want to watch your footing. Look at how absolutely beautiful this area is. Look at this beautiful cliff, this alpine cliff. Those geological striations on the cliff. Got this epic boulder field here. Tamanawas Falls Trail here in Mount Hood National Forest. This area is beautiful. Today is March 6th, end of winter. It's a Sunday, and we are essentially the only people here. A note about Tamanawas Falls, very beautiful hike beside a gorgeous river, speak of the devil. The entire time, get to cross 2 bridges, and you get up to an epic waterfall. The trail is icy all winter. It's not just like a week-long ice storm, like all winter. This is just a sheet of ice. So if you do come do this, you've got to have Yaktrax Summit or microspikes. I will say there's one little section near the end, like 95% of the way there, that is a little sketchy. It's a very thin area and a big drop off. So if you're all squeamish with fear of heights, then that section might cause you some difficulties. If you don't have a fear of heights, you'll probably be fine, but just wanted to let you know there is one section that is a little sketchy, but I've done it twice now, there and back, so 4 times I've done it, and I've done it successfully. So this is a pretty commonly traveled trail, so people do it daily. But I do like to provide these warning tips in case you happen to have a fear of heights. Acrophobia. Look at this beautiful waterfall. We're here at Tamanawas Falls here in Mount Hood National Forest, hiking back from whence we came. We visited the falls, now we're going back to the trailhead. Get to go right up to the falls, right up to the edge of the falls, practically taste the falls. Quite beautiful and glorious. Get to hike next to this epic raging river the entire way. Then you get pretty epic classic views of Mount Hood National Forest we're hiking through now. Around this corner and I might hear angels singing. Look at that sun, that is gorgeous. Something about the light in this area really brings it to life. Look at this, the river, particularly with the sun beaming off it, making a glow, a glisten, a glimmer. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is epic. This is truly gorgeous right here. This is a pretty special area to walk through. I cannot complain. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. As I play limbo under a tree, loving the sun peeking through. As I continue to hike on this sunlit, snowy section, the ice melting. This is beautiful. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at this absolutely beautiful Tamanawas Falls Trail. We were hiking back from whence we came. We went up to Tamanawas Falls, enjoyed the edge of the waterfall and its frozen mist in the sub-freezing temperature. Now we are descending back to the trailhead. Trail can be done in definitely under 2 hours, depending on your speed and how long you loiter at the waterfall viewpoint area. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Let's stop and look down. Look how beautiful that is. If you want a short, epic hike, and you've got Yaktrax for micro spikes, I would highly recommend doing Tamanawas Falls. I think it's one of the premium winter hikes in the Mount Hood area, and you get a good reward effort ratio. 3.4 miles, 600 feet is really not that much. With Yaktrax, it's like you're hiking in spring or summer, and you get a river, you get classic old growth forest, and you get a waterfall. So probably the best bang for your buck as far as value proposition hiking, reward effort analysis in the Mount Hood area for winter hiking. This one and the White River West Snow Park. That one's pretty epic as well. You get to hike next to a river and see the mountain. These two hikes are probably the two premium hikes in the Mount Hood National Forest area, my humble opinion. We've also got Tilly Jane is up there. Hiking up to Tilly Jane A-frame is a good one. This is kind of the best. I'm a little less excited about the basic ones like Trillium, Clear Lake, where you just kind of walk around a lake. Those are pretty, but they're very populated, and there's really not any great alpine wilderness eye candy. It's kind of more of a public feel where just a lot of people walking around and playing and laughing, which is great, but you're really trying to get out, get some wilderness adventuring and get a little solitude. Those would not be my destinations, even though they're some of the most popular. They have a little bit of a Walmart parking lot feel to them, in my humble opinion. If you want to get out and really have a true winter wilderness adventuring experience, I would definitely do Tamanawas Falls. I would give the caveat that if you have a fear of heights, that could be a deal breaker for you. I probably wouldn't recommend it if you have a fear of heights, but if you don't have a fear of heights, I would do Tamanawas Falls. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the sun. Look at this. This is beautiful. I don't know if the sparkle of the snow is coming through. It's like diamonds, diamond snow, I like to call it. It's just beautiful. It is noticeably melting. The next couple weeks, this area will be down to dirt. The winter snowmageddon will be gone, and we'll transition to the next beautiful season. Look forward to seeing this area in its spring and summer splendor. Look at how absolutely beautiful this is. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It's beautiful. We are on the back part of the out and back, and we're probably about 75% of the way back, so we'll be back to the trailhead shortly. This is one of the prettier areas of the Riverwalk. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm loving this. Look at how absolutely beautiful this is. We're here at Mount Hood National Forest here in Oregon, Tamanawas Falls Trail, and we're coming back up to the bridge. This is the second bridge crossing. We're on our way back from the falls. Stop here and get a view of the river, how beautiful this is. Let's go ahead and cross our bridge. Look at that. Look at that mighty flow. That is gorgeous. I'll also show you the other side. Look at that. That is beautiful. We're here at Tamanawas Falls Trail here in the Mount Hood area of Oregon, and heading back from the edge of the waterfall, beautiful waterfall. It is frozen this time of year. There's nothing more spectacular than seeing a waterfall basin with hundreds or thousands of icicles everywhere. It's actually quite a sight, pretty picturesque. And now we're heading back to our trailhead, to our warm vehicle. Some hot cocoa or apple cider